Hi everyone. I've taken a little journey into the woods to a little place called Lost Lake. Here it is, beautiful little Lost Lake. It's in my neighborhood, hidden in the woods. And I thought it would be a good place to come and talk about the Lost Princess, one of the women I write about in my book, The Lost Princess. Do you feel lost at times in this crazy world? It just seems so chaotic. I know I feel lost sometimes. And definitely in my early years, I felt quite lost. And this story is sort of a reflection of that, that the lost princess goes off on her own, doing her own thing, without a plan, without God, without much except her own instinct and survival tactics, I guess you'd call them, which didn't work out very well in the end. But this princess that I write about eventually realized she'd come to the end of herself. She'd come to the very end of herself and needed something, someone to help her. And this princess decided she would go back to where she was loved the most, with her father king. And so off she went, looking for her father king. She knew where he was. She just had to go and move towards him. So that's what she did. And pretty soon they were embracing each other. But the father king, he was the one that actually ran towards her much, much quicker and with intent than she ran towards him. And in the end, they are embracing, and she is back in the heart of the father. She's back with her father king. And it's a fantastical story. It's probably the story that many of us who have gone astray and come back to God and let him take over. I know it was my story, that's for sure. But even these days, sometimes I still feel lost. And I have to remind myself to go back because he's always beckoning me and always calling me to come back into his embrace. And that's just about makes me want to weep, because it doesn't matter what a mess I've made or what a stupid thing I've done or the horrible opinions I could have of whatever is going on in this crazy world. I can go back to be with the Father, and he takes me back over and over and over again. It's his good grace. It's his beautiful grace. So that's just a little story about a lost princess that kind of reflects my own life. You'll read about it in my book. And just wanted to bless you with that little story today about the lost princess who ran away but came back to be in the lap of her father, in his embrace, with his arms wrapped around her. So there you go, a beautiful little story, and I hope that you will find a blessing in there and a truth in there, and maybe even some peace. And I bless you today and wish you and pray for you that you would have all the peace and all of the love that the Father has for you. It's available. It's totally available with just saying yes. Saying yes, I want that. So until next time, everyone, I will say goodbye and send blessings. Bye now.